Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. only on Love FM 105.1. Together, we can protect our environment, create awareness, and build a cleaner, healthier, and greener Liberia. The Environmental Hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. on Love FM 105.1. The Environmental Hour with Rufus Divine Cannon, giving the environment a voice.
Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Water is life, but what happens when life becomes polluted? Dumping garbage, chemicals, and sewage into rivers and beaches is poisoning our waters. Contaminated water spreads diseases and kill aquatic life. Protect our rivers, protect our beaches. Never dump waste into water. Save water, save life. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Our beaches crying rivers. Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Can you feel it? Can you smell it? The air we breathe in Liberia is under threat. Smoke from generators, burning trash, and dirty emissions pollute our air daily. Dirty air causes cough, asthma, and serious sickness. Don't burn waste carelessly. Maintain your generators. Plant more trees. Clean air means healthy lives. This message is brought to you by Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Our beaches, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Liberia, the time to protect our environment is now. Are you ready to learn, engage, and take action for a greener Liberia? The Environmental Hour, your voice, your environment, your future. Join Rufus Divine Cannon every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. only on Love FM 105.1. Together, we can protect our environment, create awareness, and build a cleaner, healthier, and greener Liberia. The Environmental Hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. on Love FM 105.1. The Environmental Hour with Rufus Divine Cannon, giving the environment a voice.
Hear the call, protect the land. Voices for the Green Liberia. VGL Media. Rufus Divine Cannon. Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up! From Moravia streets to the ocean shore, we see pollution like never before. Plastic in the drainage, dirt everywhere. If we don't act now, who will care?
Oh yes, 75% of Liberia's population under 35 belong to the young people. And today's edition of the program, the Environmental Hour, going to be looking at young people as environmental champions. Why should young people take on that challenge? Why should young people look in that direction? Young people as environmental champions is what we're going to be looking at this evening, right here on this edition of the program, the Environmental Hour, that comes away Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5 to 6 o'clock. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I'm seated while you are there. For those of you viewing us on our live feed, Love TV Live, or better still, you watching us on Voices for a Green Liberia VGL Media Facebook page, I'd love to say welcome. And those of you listening to the radio while you drive your way home, others are stay at their offices, or wherever you find yourself, it's a unique time to talk about our environment, because Mother Nature has her own way of coming back at us when we do not take care because God gave us the authority. He said we should take dominion of the earth. So all of the plans, all of the things that we have on the face of the earth, we are responsible to cater to them. When we take care of them, they will give us the needed support. If we do the things that will cause them to get at us, they will definitely get at us. So that's why you see the world today. We are talking about the issue of climate change because we are cutting down the trees and not planting them. We are creating wastes that is causing a serious land degradation. And you just name all of the threats we are posing to Mother Nature. That's why we at Voices for a Green Liberia, BGL Media, have taken up the time since we were birthed on March 4 of this year. We say we're going to do all we can to advocate, to get engaged with community cleanup exercises, providing education as it relates to environmental protection. My name is Rufus, and of course, I am the executive director and founder of Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media. So a buzz of our team song, like we told you, we will be discussing young people as environmental champions. A buzz of our team song to be right back on today's edition of the program, The Environmental Hour, here on Love FM 105.1.
Saving lives, changing minds, saving lives, shining bright. Every Liberia, rise today. Let's keep pollution.
No time to waste. We still have a lot to talk about. Let us just give you a little heads up on the issue that has to do with people who are engaged into the environmental cycle with things that has to do with protecting and cleaning our environment. So we were privileged to actually come across an information. We say thanks to the Japanese government for their continuous support to Mama Liberia through all that we do. You know, the Japanese government was able to actually build our road there in Gardnersville. That's the Japanese freeway. That road is actually helping us to commute from one point to the other. So the Japanese government, through the JICA, it's called JICA, was in collaboration today with Monrovia City Corporation at the Japanese freeway. So JICA is an acronym of the Japan International Cooperation Agency. And they were in collaboration with the Monrovia City Corporation and other partners carrying out a major cleanup exercise along the Japanese freeway, working to improve cleanliness, safety, and the overall condition of the roadway. The cleanup exercise took place today, like I said, and it was wonderful. You know, the Japanese freeway, we've been advocating for Liberians who are residing on that side to please stop placing the garbage in the drainage so that we can have safe passage and that area can be actually good for all of us, because you know there are parts of the Japanese freeway that is at the low land level. So when it rains, you have a lot of flooding situation. So some of the contributing factors to the flooding situation along the Japanese freeway has to do with the poor waste management, people blocking the drainage system and all those things. So thanks to JICA alongside Monrovia City Corporation for the farsightedness, at least coming to listening to our call and reaching out. Another development has to do with we here at Voices for a Green Liberia reached out to the folks there in Gardnersville, precisely the Blank Field community, Black E, on the 24th of this month. Yes, on the 24th of this month, we will be in Gardnersville there, working along with our community leaders and that of the youths to do a major cleanup exercise of the community. For us, we were born in that area, so we cannot be championing the cause for environmental safety. Then our community lies in dirt, and flood is at the highest peak in that area. So we thought it wise to collaborate with the community dwellers in making sure that the community is clean, safe, and green. In another development, the Lions Club of Liberia, right? The Lions Club of Liberia, I came across this information through its AUKUS service activity. Will be visiting West Point in Monrovia on this Saturday, the 22nd, that's on tomorrow, at 9 a.m. They will be there in West Point doing some major cleanup exercises. We hope to talk to a representative of the Lions Club. We've been told that the information I have before me here, it says AUKUS service activity this year, the Lions Club of Liberia, namely Painesville Orient Lions Club, POLC, the Painesville Boulevard Lions Club, PBLC, Monrovia Ducor Lions Club, that's MDLC, the Painesville, you say Painesville, the Palm Lions Club, PTPLC, Monrovia Medical and Professional Lions Club, the MMPLC, and Monrovia Luminary Lions Club will be taking our service, it says, to West Point, Monrovia this August through a joint community initiative under the theme From Relief to Resilience. So we hope to talk to somebody. I reach out to them. They promised to actually get back. Up to now, I haven't received that call or text message yet. But however, while we go along the program, we hope to speak to some representative of the Lions Club to talk on the issue that has to do with that own initiative. You know, that's why we always say to people, this program is dedicated to environmental issues. And we here at Voices for a Green Liberia, we are open to working with everyone in as much it has to do with the environment. When a Liberian succeeds, all of us have succeeded. If you have the meager resources, you don't have the manpower, others do have the manpower and don't have the meager resources, we can collaborate. And that will be in the best interest of Mama Liberia, with one goal to see Mama Liberia clean and green. So my institution is open to collaboration, reaching out to get the information across. So that's why we thought it wise to reach out to you guys. We hope that you can actually call in so that you inform the public on what's going to be happening there in West Point. If you have your institutions that also look in that direction of humanitarian, that's the environmental issues, we also say welcome. We are here to get the message across. The Liberian Red Cross is also one of those institutions that have been providing assistance to flood victims. Some part of last month, the Red Cross were out in the Monrovia area extending hands to flood victims, and they are calling on well-meaning Liberians as well to actually support the initiative, to donate, be it cash, to the Red Cross so that it can reach out to flood victims. We all know what is happening as it relates to flood in our country. Flood is not something that we can take lightly or we should take lightly. We've been speaking out, we've been providing detailed information regarding the causes of flood, who are those responsible, what we can do to mitigate, and you just name all of those things. That's why we provide on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, issues surrounding the last time we were talking about littering. Within a short period of time, the Monrovia City Corporation was gifted with 50 pieces of dustbins that was placed along the St. Paul and that of Central Town area. So our advocacy, by the special grace of God, is reaching out to those in authority, and it is making sense. Like I always say to people, when the time is right, God will make it happen. So our advocacy is definitely making sense, and we are proud of those who are taking the initiative to do the things that are required. So the Red Cross, if you have your 1 or 2 cents to donate to the Red Cross in that line, you can go there, or you go on the Facebook page. They provide you the information wherein you can speak to them how you can contribute to a worthy cause, because flood is not an ordinary thing. We are talking about climate change here. Just the other day, I was providing you information from the Liberia Meteorological Service. They told us in the month of August, as it is raining, we will experience a lot as it regards to mosquito breeding. We should clean our environment. We should prepare ourselves in terms medically, getting our mosquito nets and getting those medications, that will battle the issue of malaria. So with that being said, those are basic information that we thought to throw out to you. So let's say hats off to all of you who are viewing us via our live feed. Let's say thanks to you, Fifi Choloplay, one of our ardent followers. Fifi Choloplay is always following us. We say thank you so kindly for following. Let's also extend our thanks and appreciation to you, Minister Linda Crusoe, you there in the USA. Thank you so much for following us. And all others who are following, you just leave your comments on the live feed and we highlight and appreciate your following. So with that being said, we go to our topic on our discussion. We are looking at young people as environmental champions. Why should young people get engaged with the issue that has to do with our environment? You all know, according to statistics, our population, 75% of the Liberia's population are the young people. The young people are the driving forces. They have the energy, they have all of the zest, they have all of the creativity. We are talking about technology-wise and all those things. So getting the young people involved into environmental issues is actually welcoming. So I want us to take our time, listen keenly as we provide you information. Why should young people be a part of the cause championing environmental issues? Okay, so you are out there, call a friend to tell a friend that indeed the program Environmental Hour is on. So we are talking about a group of people who represent the hope, the energy, the creativity, the future of our communities. And who are they? The young people. So that's why we coined our topic today, young people as environmental champions. When we hear the word environmental champions, we may imagine scientists, government officials, environmental organizations, or community leaders. But environmental protection is not only the responsibility of adults or experts. Let's get to know this today. Oh, that's much of a thing that people think. No, it's not only for you. The young people, it's time that the young people get engaged with this. So young people can be powerful environmental champions. But Rufus, why are you saying this? Why? How? They can educate their friends. If you train that child, there's a adage say, train up a child in the way he should grow. When he gets old, they will never depart from it. The Bible, right? So if you train that child at home, say, look, when you get the candy or you get the biscuit, you buy it, or you carry your lunch, do not throw the dirt on the campus. Make sure to take that dirt, you place it in the dustbin. When you see your friend throwing dirt on the campus or in the streets, wherever you people are, tell that friend to pick up that dirt and place it to the referral area. So right there, that child carries that information. That child make that a part of him or her, and they start to educate other young people. And at the end of the day, they will organize themselves, sometimes to carry on cleanup exercises. And most importantly, we're talking about climate change. So climate change, we're talking about those trees that have been cut down and need to be replaced. So they need to replant trees. Are we doing those things in our communities? Are we doing those things in our country? Another issue that has to do with waste. Are we really fighting the issue concerning plastic wastes? And more to that, protecting water sources. That's why you see a lot of people, when you go to the hospitals, you see a lot of cases in that range. People got diarrhea, other people coming down with cholera, other people coming down with typhoid, malaria, and you just name those things. So when the young people are involved, we know that we always say the future is there for the young people, right? They are the future leaders. But how are we getting them engaged? So from our side here at Voices for a Green Liberia, we are using this medium to get the message across. As school is about to open, we'll be reaching out to schools administrations to actually establish environmental clubs in the various schools to educate our children on the issue of littering and how to manage their waste and all those things. And these children, they are very sensitive. They will also take that information and that practice, those practices back home. When they see their mom and papa doing the wrong thing, they say, no, mama, in the school, we can't do that one here. Our teacher say, or our friends say, we shouldn't be doing this thing. Right there, you, the parent, you will be shame enough. And when you have conscience, you start to practice what the child taught you. So let's go further. In this edition of the program, this first segment, we're going to be looking at what does it mean to be an environmental champion. You as a young person, you are seated and listening to me. What it means. Oh, Rufus, you're talking about young people being environmental champion. What it means. Now, understand. An environmental champion is someone who takes action to protect natural and encourages others to do the same. Protecting nature, right? They protect nature, making sure that the yard is clean, making sure that the trees are well trimmed and properly managed, making sure to clean the gutter. You know, Mother Nature has her own way of beautifying things. And Liberia is blessed to have the soil that we have. So let's understand it from that backdrop. So with all of those things, you as a person, you as a young person, you get engaged with it. You do not need to be a scientist or have a large organization behind you, or sometimes being an environmental champion. Understand that it begins with simple action. Oh, I go to environmental school, I'm doing environmental science, so how will I get involved with that thing? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. But you can practice. You say practice made perfect, right? Okay. So with this kind of engagement, making sure that we refuse to place our waste, especially the plastic materials, putting it in drainages. Our dirty we take for our marketplaces, our dirty we take for our homes, dumping it in the streets. We can properly place them into designated areas. Come to think about it. Do you know that it's important to plant trees? Some of you, your yard, you can't even see a tree. So when the sun shines, the whole house gets very hot. You don't even have the time to even go relax yourself, because we are talking about climate change. So when you plant the trees help in so many ways. All right. So you as a person, you as a young person, you can become an environmental champion by doing these practices or getting engaged with these practices. Now, for those of you who don't know how you can get involved in becoming a champion and how important you are as a young person in this championship that we're talking about. Young people are amongst the most important voices in the conversation about the environment. First of all, young people have energy and they are very creative. The young people have energy and they are what? They are very much creative. The technology makes it so easy nowadays. The young people are into technology. If an influencer just take his or her phone and start going live, picking up paper within the streets, and encouraging others to do same, you'll see a lot of people will start picking up the dye from the streets. So we are encouraging you, influencers, get engaged with this. Don't say you don't buy hero. No, be proud that you are part and parcel of the process to clean Liberia, to have Liberia clean, safe, and green. So we have this. We're gonna make this adjustment and see how best we can actually get the folks from Lions Club. Like we told you, we'll be engaging with them shortly. Let's see if we can get them. Let's get this break. Folks from Lions Club, like we told you, they'll be carrying on a major cleanup exercise in the West Point area on tomorrow. Yes. So we'll be speaking to somebody from the Lions Club. So let me make this adjustment and be right back.
Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Water is life, but what happens when life becomes polluted? Dumping garbage, chemicals, and sewage into rivers and beaches is poisoning our waters. Contaminated water spreads diseases and kill aquatic life. Protect our rivers, protect our beaches. Never dump waste into water. Save water, save life. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Our beaches crying rivers. Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
One plastic bottle can stay in the environment for hundreds of years. Plastic clog drainage pollutes beaches and harm animals. Please don't throw plastic on the ground. Reduce plastic use. Reuse what you can. Dispose responsibly. Say no to plastic pollution. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
If we don't act now.
Okay. So while we continue, we will shortly be speaking to somebody from the Lions Club, like I said earlier. So let's continue while we await their cause. So we said the young people have the energy and they are very creative, right? So they can find new and interesting. Oh my God, what's going on here? Okay. Let's get this break. To be right back. I guess it's somebody from the Lions Club. Let's see if we can get this break to be right back.
Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
One plastic bottle can stay in the environment for hundreds of years. Plastic clog drainage pollutes beaches and harm animals. Please don't throw plastic on the ground. Reduce plastic use. Reuse what you can. Dispose responsibly. Say no to plastic pollution. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
If we don't act now, who will care? Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Pollution is not just an environmental issue, it is a health issue, a community issue, a national issue. The future of Liberia depends on what we do today. Clean Liberia, Green Liberia. Join the movement with Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM, educating, advocating, acting for a green Liberia.
In the drainage dirt everywhere. If we don't act now, our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Did you know too much noise affects your health? Loud music, unnecessary honking, and excessive noise cause stress, headaches, and hearing problems. Lower the volume, respect your neighbors, protect your ears. Silence can also heal. This message is brought to you by Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
If we don't act now, who will care?
Okay, we have Jurassic Joe from Lions Club, who's going to give us an insight of what the activity is going to be like. Like we told you, on tomorrow, the Lions Club will be in the West Point area to provide some cleanup exercises. So, Jurassic, welcome to the Environmental Hour here on Love FM.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cannon, for having us on to have this conversation, especially as it relates to our cleaning up exercise in West Point tomorrow.
Okay, so what prompted this initiative?
So, Lions Club of Liberia, every month we carry on a service activity, so it's a custom for us. So every month we must do an activity. So this month we focusing on environmental activities. So decide to move to West Point.
Okay.
So at West Point being a major target when it comes to environmental problems, especially for the encroachment of the seed into the land and other waste management aspects that they face in West Point, we decided to move our activities to West Point, at least to carry on some cleanup exercise, provide some awarenesses, and also be able to give some essential materials that people in the West Point community can be able to use, especially for the females and pregnant kids, and so that they can be able to have access to these essential materials.
So what are some, before you go further, you spoke of essential materials. What are those essential materials that you're speaking of?
So we will be providing them some sanitary pads. We will also give them rest to help them as well, and we'll give them sanitary materials. They are all included, and also we will give them cleaning materials as well, because after the cleanup exercise, when we leave the area, at least they can be able to use that to continue the process, and we'll also donate waste bins there so that they can be able to practice proper waste management as well. So these are materials that will be given to them tomorrow in West Point.
So who we hope to see forming part of the activities in terms of dignitaries from the Lions Club, or other institutions that will be collaborating with you?
So Lions Club as a whole, we have a lot of officials that are part of Lions Club, and some of them will be there. There are also have participating clubs, so it's not the entire Lions Club that are within Lions Club Liberia, because we have different sub clubs that are form part of our Lions Club Liberia. So tomorrow we'll be having the Pinsville Orient Lions Club, and they will be part of that activities. We got the Pinsville Boulevard Lions Club, we got the Morovia Ducor Lions Club, Pinsville the Palm Lions Club, we have Morovia Medical and Professional Lions Club, we have Morovia Luminary Lions Club. So these are clubs that are having this joint activities. Again, every month each clubs will carry on an activities, but this month decide to have a joint activity. So these are participating clubs that will be part of the activity tomorrow. So yes, we'll be having the Environmental Protection Agency. They were informed, and we prayed and hope that we have a representative on there. And we'll partner with the commissioner of it in West Point as well. They will form part of this activity, so that leads to give some helping hand as they relates to the successfulness of our activity tomorrow.
So is there any other thing that you want to pass on as regards to tomorrow's activity?
So, okay, so yes, we are encouraging West Pointers to come together tomorrow so that we can have a wonderful event. And we are also appreciating those that contributed to this effort. Remember, Lions use their own personal resources to contribute to this great initiative. So we appreciate them for at least always making sure that we serve communities and we leave a mark so that our people can have at least a safe and healthy lifestyle and other initiatives that we carried on. So we're encouraging West Pointers at least to come and join the cleanup exercise tomorrow so that we can have a wonderful time in West Point.
Thank you so kindly, Jurassic. We appreciate your input, and we look forward to more of these, because jointly we can say we want to see Liberia clean and green.
Definitely.
Thank you. He's Jurassic Joe, a member of the Lions Club, providing information regarding the activities on tomorrow there in the West Point area. So West Pointers, prepare yourself, brace yourself in welcoming and working with the Lions Club as they go on this worthy joining. So back to our topic on our discussion, we said we are looking at young people becoming champions, environmental champions. And like you listen to a member of the Lions Club, he's a young man. He have several young people forming part of the Lions Club that will be carrying on said initiative. So young people are very influential. Young people are very energetic and creative, right? So we say young people have the energy and creativity, so they can find new and interesting ways to communicate environmental messages through music, through drama, social media, social clubs, community activities, and other forms of expression. Secondly, young people influence other young people. We're talking about being influential, and young people are very good at that. So a student from that school in the community or in that particular district can start a recycling or organize a cleanup exercise. Call her friends, call his friends, and they'll be part of it. They can call the classmates, say, look, this thing here, we need to keep our campus clean. So any child or any student that is caught just throwing paper anywhere, anyhow on campus, we will make sure that the administration punish you. And you will see the kids, the elderly, all of them will be afraid. one way or the other, to later on campus. The campus will be clean. In as much the janitors finish carrying on the work, the maintenance of the campus is in the hands of the students. The young people will live with the consequences of today's environmental decisions. If you are a young man or a young woman, you say, who can be from part that don't part hero? Who can be cleaning somebody on the deck? But you yourself, you can be cleaning, you can be putting the deck to places. So get engaged. When you engage with the process now, the future lies ahead of you. While we're fighting cholera, we're fighting all the diseases and things, it is because of you, the young people who have a longer way to go. Because the future is there for you. So if the increase of if diseases of different kinds increase, or because of the filthiness of our communities, your livelihood now, take for instance the issue that has to do with flooding. School is about to open. If it still rains, it will still be raining. How will you go to school? And some of the causes of flooding is littering. You're putting dirt in your man saying to go throw the dirt away. You tell the dirt, you just chunk it right in the open field in the community. Man, when you throw the dirt, I throw the dirt, the dirt man carry the dirt. You think that dirt, because it is off your sight, that means, oh yes, it's safe. But when it rains, the same day you threw, John Boy is saying you threw the dirt yesterday, right? Or the day yesterday. And it's the same day you threw away. And you saw it when the flood came, it entered your house. The dirt know where it came from. That's why it entered your house. So John Boy, make sure when your man tell you to go throw the dirt away, look for designated areas. Not there anyhow people throw there, you go throw there to know. Look for designated areas. Or you tell your man, Mama, the best way you can do that here is to register with the community-based enterprises. These CBEs are responsible to take the diets from the various homes and carry those diets to the designated area where it is termed and named holding centers. From the holding center, then the PCC or the MCC will go and take that dirt from there and carry it to the landfill. So you see, everybody got a role to play. So you are not small to stay away from the process. Regardless of your age, you can help to maintain the sanity and the cleanliness of the environment. All right? So we are calling on all of you young people. Regardless of your age, you can be that environmental champion. You can be that environmental champion. So let's say if we got just 50 young kids or 50 young people in that community, every time they make sure, like my community I live in, I've made it a custom to the young people now. So when Saturday is coming like that, they ask, oh, Berufa, we cleaning this Saturday? Oh, Berufa, which one of the Saturday, which one of the areas in the community that will be cleaning? You see it? So now they are curious to get engaged with the cleanliness of the environment because we laid the foundation. We brought up the idea. It's not just about us. At Voices for a Green Liberia, an institution, VGL Media, or for our personal gains. For me, the thing they call politics, I'm far away from it. And I'm even thinking, oh, the last time somebody asked, oh, my man, you want to be represented? Or you want to do the work? I say, my interest is not even in politics. I don't have I shouldn't have this political ambition before I start to do positive things in my community. I shouldn't have a political ambition before I start to put young people together to to carry on personal hygiene and all the kinds of stuff. I can be in the private sector, in my little space, and still contribute. But the mindset we got in this country, as soon as we see people start to do positive things, the next thing we start to think about, oh, they want to become some kind of representative, or they want to be some kind of senator. No, that's how you see a lot of people start to shy away from sponsoring some of these initiatives. Let's understand, I'm going to play the devil's advocate's role here. We have most of our people who are at the helm of power. That's how they started. They came as humanitarians. And at the final analysis, they force themselves on the people, say, I've been contributing to the community, so I won't be represented. Then they will come last, say, oh, the people petition me. For some of us, we don't have any political ambition. It is in the best interest of our country, and we want to see Liberia clean, safe, and green. That's why we came up with this vision, Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, to advocate and to get engaged with community on issues surrounding environmental practices. And thanks to Love FM management for affording me the opportunity. That's why every time I sit here, I'm calling on everyone to be a blessing to the institution. We are open to collaboration. You listen to the jingles we produce. You go on our Facebook page. We go to places that are affected. We do videos from there. We get voices from affected families, so that the authorities and those well-meaning individuals or institutions can go to the aid of the people, because they cannot be all around at the same time. They are not seeing all of those things. So we who have the time to reach out to the very hard to reach areas and areas that their eyes are not caught yet, it will help to inform them on some of the issues, and it will make the positive impact or response. We've been complaining about the Japanese freeway, how filthy it was. And blessingly, those who have the mind for this country, who wants to see Liberia clean, safe, and green, they took on the initiative. JICA, that's the Japanese institution. Just today, they were doing a major cleanup exercise along the Somalia Drive, the Japanese freeway there. All blessingly through our advocacy. We did not put our hands between our legs and say, oh, that the people think that MCC, they don't want to figure it out. No. We've been advocating without a cent, without a dime given us from the government. And since we began this initiative, let me get this across. We took our hard-earned, I could place that money behind my children's school fees, or pour clothes on me and say, oh yeah, this one, that one, I'll be bluffing around here. But guess what? I say, I need not just to sit and talk, I need to register the institution. I went to the Liberia registry, business registry. The institution is fully registered. LRA. We have our documents. So we can work with everyone to carry on messages, to do documentaries, awareness. You won't find people getting to support these kinds of things because it's not in the line of politics. And I always say to people, if you want to do your politics, count me out, because I believe, like the saying goes, integrity is doing the right thing even when others are not around. Inasmuch we want to see Liberia as other countries are, we must first begin with ourselves. Put in the creativity that we've been talking here. I am a journalist. I have access to the airwaves. So I sat one time, one bright morning on March 4 of this year, and that's how I birthed the institution. I reached out to some friends in the diaspora, family members. They put their hands around me, and today, Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, is birthed and is doing extremely well. Reaching out. On the 24th of August, we will be in the Gardnersville supermarket area, Plainfield community, Black E, working along with the community to clean up that area. We've worked since we came into being. We've worked with 2 communities within the 12 houses area there in Painesville. Or we can put out the BB closer right now. We'll be passing around, but we saw the need. Say, look, the environment is dirty. We have access to the airwaves. We have the education. Let's reach out. Let's be creative and get people to understand littering is causing serious problem. Disposal of our waste, improper disposal of waste is causing serious problem. That's why you see a lot of things happening. And we share the idea with the management of Love FM. They bought the idea and afforded us the opportunity to air this program Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we are out there looking for sponsorship for the program, because we cannot be running the program and there's no funding provided to the station. The station runs on fuel oil and electricity. We can contribute in that direction. So we are calling on well-meaning Liberians. Whatever contribution you can make through cash, through your volunteerism, you can use, we got rebarrel. Okay, Divine will donate this amount of rebarrel. Divine will donate this amount of broom. Will donate this amount of working tools, gloves. And let me use this time to appreciate my friends. Amos Toll, he's there in the USA. He has been so instrumental contributing to this water curse. James Cartway, since I started this institution, these guys have been very instrumental and supportive. The likes of Darlington Deba, these guys have actually been very supportive. Printing of our t-shirts, helping to feed our friends who when we gather to do cleanup exercises. Let me say big up to my own senior sister, Ophelia, of the National Archive. She has been very instrumental in providing financial aid. We are calling on everyone. You can volunteer your expertise. School is about to open. We'll be reaching out to schools to get the young people to understand the danger in littering. We established environmental cells in those schools, so that the education, I always say to people, when the minds are developed, the eyes will appreciate the works of the hands. Information is as important as food, water, shelter, and medication. We may have all of the things around here, talking all of the big politics, but come to think about it, the little things that matters, that is attached to the livelihood of the people being destroyed. See our beaches, how polluted they are. They are doing illegal sand minings and communities that are closer to the beach. Those people are not speaking out. They are not preventing our brothers from mining sand on the beaches. And at the same time, the action of these guys is affecting them because their homes are being destroyed from erosion, the sea erosion. They are polluting the beaches. And when the sea gets angry, it comes with force. It throws all those dye back. Some of them, they're using the beach as a latrine. So Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, We've been reaching out, sensitizing people. The radio jingles you hear on the radio, since we came up with an appeal for the past 2 months now, we want this loudspeaker to be going around spreading the message. Since we posted that on our page, not a single person have even called to say, oh, Divine, okay, this is my widow's mite towards that initiative. Oh, okay, Divine, I got one. Okay, you can come and pick it up so that at least it will help to sensitize our people. But if we're going to get engaged in the country, destroy the minds of the people, we will have enough of you supporting us. We're going to call demonstration. Oh, you're going to give us your helping hand. But I'm of the strongest conviction there are still good people. And these good people will contribute to this water cause. And my conviction is based in my favorite passage of the Bible that says, Isaiah 60:22, when the time is right, God will make it happen. God knows why he gave us the inspiration to organize such a program, such an institution. It is not because of our own personal aggrandizement. It is because we want to see our nation on par with other nations. That's why we established this institution. Someone can birth the institution and all of us can run with the vision. So with that being said, we're going to open the lines, and I'm encouraging you young people to volunteer your service in cleaning the environment. Let us keep our environment clean, safe, and green. All right? So 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are numbers to call. And let's talk about this. Young people becoming champions, environmental champions. Let us get to hear you. And VGL Media is open to your volunteerism. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are numbers to call and form part of the program this evening right here on Love FM 105.1. And we are live on the internet on Love TV Live Facebook page and that of Voices for a Green Liberia Facebook page. You can leave your comments there. You can go in our inbox, leave your message there, and we can pick up from that point. So let's get to hear you. Call 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 as we go for our environmental messaging. To be right back.
Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Did you know too much noise affects your health? Loud music, unnecessary honking, and excessive noise cause stress, headaches, and hearing problems. Lower the volume, respect your neighbors, protect your ears. Silence can also heal. This message is brought to you by Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
If we don't have land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Our ocean feeds families across Liberia, but plastic, oil, and waste are destroying marine life. Dead fish, dirty beaches, damaged livelihoods. Keep our beaches clean. Protect our ocean for future generations. Healthy ocean, healthy nation. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Drainage dirt everywhere. If we don't our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Look around your community. Garbage on the streets, plastic everywhere. Land pollution destroys our environment, and blocked drainages causes flooding during rainy season. Use trash bins. Recycle. Join community cleanups. A clean community is everyone's responsibility. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
If we don't act now,
0778-665-073. That's 0778-665-073. 0887-105-105 are the numbers to call. And let's talk about environmental issues. Although some of you are victim of the flooding situation. Yeah. There are things that are unfolding within your community. You want the city corporation attention. You can speak out. The lines are available. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105. Call and let's have the time, because time is not our friend. We are running out of time. We are in borrowed time now. So let's get to hear you right here on the program, the Environmental Hour, as we look at the topic. It's so unique, of course. We need to talk about it. Young people as environmental champions. So you as a young man, you live in a community, you wear the fine clothes every day, you get outside. But in a community, it's dirty. You cannot join your friends to clean the community. But you feel proud when the community is clean. Then you take people from outside. You get them, they're going to go visit you to your community. They're going to go visit you to your house. But you don't even contribute to the cleanliness of that community. You even living in a yard. When was the last time you took broom to sweep that yard? You as a man, young man or young woman. When was the last time you helped to clean that yard? Some of you even in your homes. When was the last time you took up the time to clean? When was the last time? It's not about you wearing the clean clothes and going outside there. Your friend will clean the community. Then when you're walking through the community, you take that, you throw it down. Because like your yard boy, then when you dirty the place, they there to clean it. If you know that you do not have the resources or you do not have the time, you can support them with the resources, your little resources. Show that appreciation. You can even go and stand with them, lecture with them while they are working. It will show a sign of responsible attitude. Yeah, the same brother always also. Anytime working, he can come out and be with us to encourage us. But you passing, you put your head in the air. Even at times, some communities, the people talking about vigilante, you not come, you not support. These are the things, these are the issues. So if all of us can caution each and every one of us, when you see your friend throwing dirt in the street or illegal areas, you tell them to pick that dirt up. One way or the other, we'll see the result of our action. We'll see the result of our advocacy. It's everyone's business. They're not one-man team. It's everybody's business. The cleanliness of Liberia depends on each and every one of us. Whether you are foreigner or you are the citizen, you are the main people say citizen. So if the citizens can keep the city clean or the country clean, who the foreigners will want to come and dirty it? You say when you go in room, you act like the Romans, right? So if you the citizens will make sure when you're sitting there in that car, you're not litter, you're not take that there, you choke it outside. You make sure you place it within the car. The driver girl, he laid basket there, put that there. When he reached his destination, he will clean it and put it to the designated area. That's how we should act. That's how it should be. Take upon your time now, go Rwanda, and things say you're going to take there and choke in the street. The last time we were here talking about the government creating the environment. And you, the citizens, you are there to maintain the necessary provision. We're talking about the issue of people urinating in the street. This is very concerning. Some of you, you got the old age illnesses. At the end of the day, you sit down. When you are pressed, you urinate anywhere. And then when it rains, that your urine go into people's homes, people walking all through it, your feces and things. How you feel? That's what we call on the government to do the needful, provide the enabling environment. During the regime of Madam Salif, when Madam Mary Brown was at the Monrovia City Corporation, we saw these mini latrines, the mini stuff brought in the country. We don't see them any longer. Where are they? At times, we must get engaged, not just quick fix things. Long-term initiatives. We sat on the same radio and we were advocating about our river banks and looking at how the place name, our historical site there, the island, how this country can get a lot from that, just that island. Make sure we beautify that place, clean the waterways, and put boats and things. People can go there for recreation. And thank God our voice and our advocacy did not go on doors back. Our voices have been heard, and change is on the way. 077 0778 665 073 0887 105 105. You can call 0778 665 073 0887 105 105. We are left with just few borrowed minutes. So call and make your points. 0778 665 073 0887 105 105. 0778 665 073 0887 105 105. Let's get to the line and talk to this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and you join us from where?
This is my guy calling from Panama Road.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Actually, talk about our poster in the street. It was brought by one paper. The penalties that you saw in the street during March 30 times.
Okay.
Yeah, we're putting the street that one dwelling that was put at them, but we're not supported by the government, so I call it up.
Okay.
So we call it anybody to see. It's better for us.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the information. Yes, let's get to the line. Hello. Yes, sir. Your name is Jonathan from where?
Thank you. This is the voice of Blaman Down.
From where?
And I join you from Upper Carwell.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, Rufus, thank you for your education that you're providing for all. Rufus, you see, the problem here is the national government, you're in a street that everybody is responsible. But the greater responsibility lies in the government. Before you remember when United Party first got in power, we saw people in the streets wearing green, behaving that they want to clean the city, they want to beautify the city. Who are not against it? These are still like in power. Even the young people, even the young people are here, they're not working. These are places that if the government can just prioritize. So most young people will leave the streets and will be employed. But now the national government, like you said, the national government, even you want to urine in Kawa, they have. You go to nothing there. So why the you myself got to do it, but the national government got to take the full responsibility of this thing. And this has seen like an important. So most young people. The last time I saw look at the truck that we have in Kawa. The truck is out of 30, sorry for the expression, 30, we got the millions dollars, the Charlie Post, carrying $1 billion for this country. But you look at the twin track that we have in Kawa here, they play very dirty. How long will it take the Charlie Post to even if club to be pressed here every month they are paying? You get 300 to be paid. Before it will reduce somebody unemployment rate. But to be frank, before what you can say, a hard to talk, a very hard to talk. Even with that right in the cake, when they finish drinking that water, they will not drop it in the cake. They will drop it on the road. So we can get it no. Mama put it in the cake. They say, you better leave me. The Liberia. Where are we going? So the national government has a full responsibility to do what it's going to do. Yeah, before. Thank you, man, for the time.
Thank you so much. You made a salient point. That is very important. Yes, indeed. Creating an enabling environment. It lies strictly in the purview of the government. And when the government create that enabling environment, it is you, the citizen, to maintain whatever that been provided. So we're calling on all of us. It is not yet late. We can still galvanize ourselves in our various communities as young people to champion this environmental cause. Say yes, we will make sure in this community every Saturday or after every 2 weeks, we do a major cleanup exercise in the community. And each home will be taxed. You know, when we were growing up in Gardnersville, we had our late football team. So when we look at it like that, we put ourselves together, we take broom, we take quarter and thing, the late everything and thing, we start brushing, we start cleaning. And then by the passing, they put a small thing in our bed. Before the end of the day, we got something good. Yes, we are benefiting by collecting 1 or 2 cents, but the environment is also getting to a point to be clean because the young people are involved. Creativity. Now the young people, instead of you going to sit down in the ghetto, instead of you going to get engaged with all kind of crimes, you can be creative and you can even engage yourself into community initiatives that will bring you money. Oh yes. And like he said, it is true. This waste management thing, it has money. Oh, yes. It may start at a low pace. You as a young man in the community say, okay, what I will do, I will get my few friends will go to each of these homes, will collect the dead and take the dead to these designated areas to avoid people just throwing the dead all in the community. I said this time without numbers, the CBEs are not proactive. Just very few of them are proactive. They are not visible. You need to reach out. You need to carry on awareness. Let the people, get the community get to know about you and your operations. But the CBE said they were commissioned, I think last month, they were commissioned by the MCC for the Monrovia City Corporation and I think PCC also, they commissioned them. They are not visible. You need to reach out as a CBE, community-based enterprises. We open this program, we say, look, if you are a CBE head, get in contact with us. You come and discuss how you are operating in what community and how can people reach out to you. Since that time, we're going almost 2 months now since we started this program. Not a single CBE institution have reached out to us. They say, oh, Divine, yes, we listen to the awareness and something. This is how we operate. Get to explain to the people because they don't know how you are working. They don't know how to get to you. Come on. If we were talking politics here now, we will have a lot of you. Oh, yeah, you get all the PB ideas for politics, but things that threatens your life, your livelihood. You don't care about it, but you won't be talking 13 million, 14 billion drugs thing, while you are laying down in the day. The thing I even concern you like that to that extent. The first thing I always tell the people, your health is your wealth. When you're not healthy, go ask the people that are lying in the hospital there, that are fighting death. If they get time to even talk about the G's you're talking about, million, billion, or drugs and this one that. If they even have the time, they get the energy. What more can we say? We need to engage. We need to speak out. The platform is available. Speak out. They say a closed mouth is a closed destiny. We provide you a free platform. Speak out. Shut. But we're talking about, oh, we'll be demonstrating this time. Oh, I come for abundant district, I will be there. How would the district not be abundant when you yourself don't even care about yourself? I visited the Oro yesterday again. I saw how filtered the Oro is. How filtered it is. So let me take up the time to appreciate the leadership of Plainfield Community, Black E, for accepting our engagement with you to carry on a massive cleanup exercise on August 24th. So Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, will be in collaboration with the authorities there and the young people to carry on a cleanup exercise. So it's an open invitation to other communities. Reach out to us. We'll carry on the awareness. We'll join you to clean your community. Okay? 0778 665073 0887 105 105. Time is now, our friend. We will shortly be winding down the curtains on today's edition. So let's get this message. When we come back, if there's no call, we call it a day on today's edition of the program, The Environmental Hour, right here on Love FM.
Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up.
Pollution is not just an environmental issue, it is a health issue, a community issue, a national issue. The future of Liberia depends on what we do today. Clean Liberia, Green Liberia. Join the movement with Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM, educating, advocating, acting for a green Liberia.
In the drainage, dirt everywhere.
Oh, yes. So, on this note, let me encourage all of you to please visit our Facebook page, Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media. Like, share, and leave your comments there. We are open to your recommendations. So, we are also on TikTok. Visit our TikTok page, Voices for a Green Liberia. We also have our YouTube channel. Go and subscribe and share our work there. So to those of you who play your listening role, and we say thanks to our callers who call in. We appreciate all of you for what you did by making your voices to be heard. My name is Rufus Devon Cannon. I always say this: two things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and the problems you solve. And we must take responsibility of two things in our lives: our fortune and that of our misfortune. Because Mahatma Gandhi said in a quote, the difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing will suffice to solve most of the world's problems, unquote. So join us at Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media. I am your humble servant, Rufus Devon Cannon, founder and executive director. Do have yourselves a wonderful and God bless day. Liberia, the time to protect our environment is now. Are you ready to learn, engage, and take action for a greener Liberia? The Environmental Hour, your voice, your environment, your future. John Rufus Divine Connect every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. only on Love FM 105.1. Together, we can protect our environment, create awareness, and build a cleaner, healthier, and greener Liberia. The Environmental Hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. on Love FM 105.1. The Environmental Hour with Rufus Divine Connect, giving the environment a voice.
I hear the